Hi there, it's Arielle, the Arts Intuitive. Hello, beautiful beings of light. How are you doing today? Just thought I'd jump on here and pull some cards for the evening. Tomorrow is the 1st. So excited for springtime. So excited for spring. I'm a spring baby, born on April Fool's Day. So the weather's starting to get warmer, and seeing the blossoms, when I start seeing the blossoms on the trees, oh, I love it. I get so excited, and yeah, so just tuning in, letting all the things from the day just kind of float down and float down into Mother Gaia, and releasing any negativity, any worry, anxiety, letting that all flow down. And then bringing in this beautiful violet, purple, indigo light just blasting through. Yes, blasting through our bodies, integrating. Yes. Let me burn some sage. Okay. And so I hope that everything is going I'm feeling better. Yeah. Had some crazy dreams last night. Man, sometimes when I dream, it takes me a while to get back on this ground when I do astral work and astral traveling. I had a really crazy experience of jumping timelines, or in a whole different, well, not really timeline, but a time frequency. In my dream, it was Christmas Eve. Say I in my dream I woke up in my bed, and it was not February or March. It was Christmas Eve, and tomorrow's Christmas. And I was it's like Groundhog Day, but different. Anyways, and then I had a dream. A woman gave me this big bag of jewels and cash, and I had all this abundance. I just had all these. Yeah, it was crazy. It was cool. I had just a bag full of abundance, basically. And then I had in this dream I was my superpowers. I had superpowers where I was, it's the second dream I've had of this pyrokinesis, and being able to, I had my hands, very, like a superhero, just very focused, and I could bring up flames, and I could, wield fire. Goddess of fire, baby. I'm a fire sign. Okay, so yes. Let's just really get the sage going. And then I had other dreams that I don't really remember, but I do, that triggered me, and they were tests, and it had to do with my twin flame, and they were I feel like we're at this wave of twin flames where we get tested to see where we're at in our spiritual journey, and see how strong we are, and to see, it's almost also these dark energies is trying to trick me and trying to make me feel a certain way and feel low, and so what I do is I go back to that dream in my mind, and I fix it. I claim it to however I want to create it, and I fix that part of that dream where I feel it was a little bit more like a manipulation, or, it's something that and it cleared it. I also did this prayer, I forget how it goes. The light of God surrounds me, the love of God enfolds me, the power of God protects me, the presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, all is well, and so it is. And then I asked for Archangel Michael to surround me today. So Archangel Michael's energy was with me today. And so just invite you to, if you're like me and your dreams can really, astral energy, can affect you in your starting your day, or or whatever. Just, and not even dreams, but your energy, and really getting in tune with within yourself and what triggers you. And triggers are for a specific reason, of course, right? It's not like it's a bad thing. It's to like level you up. Anyways, just wanted to share that little part. Okay. I have some light background music on. I started making some cards. Well, my first card, Trailblazers, of an idea for some more oracle decks that I want to make. And then I have this. It says, because you can't just switch it on and off. And I totally was like, oh, I'm making that into a card. And it reminds me, because you can't just switch it on and off, it's almost like, you know, when we start really getting into your intuition and your psychic energies and your sixth sense, like, I mean, yes, you can control that to a certain extent. And it reminds me of the twin flame journey, because you can't just switch it on and off. Like, you're connected, you know, it's a bond that's inseparable compared to any other bond, because like if you try to, you can't just switch it on and off. It's such a strong connection that you are one, and it's that same thing. It's like if you're mad at your twin flame, you're mad at yourself, because you are them and they are you. And so that always gets me. It's like, oh. So I just wanted to share that. Okay, I also want to tune into what animals want to... I've been like speaking more light language as well. I think I'm going to start making videos of light language again and get back into that. Just clearing energies. All right, let's get into some card reading. What animal spirit animals want to come out today? Let's see. Yes, baby, the Phoenix. The Phoenix. Love it. With a flame right here, the fire, this fire energy. Totally. This fire energy is coming forward, especially with spring starting. Ooh, yes! Been working with the dragons, baby. Been working with the dragons. Dragons, they really help getting shit done. Okay. We got dragon in the Phoenix. Blam. Blam. I'm funny. I get a kick out of myself. I'm so hilarious to myself. Okay. We got the Phoenix and the dragon. I like that so far. Let's stick with that. Those two. The Phoenix and the dragon. Yeah. Come to the edge. Come to the edge. Spring forward. And we're in this like a spring energy. This adds up to a 936. Ooh, you know what I just noticed? These two cards are both of that same element of spirit. So we have come to the, and then we have this come to the edge. Come to the edge. It's kind of like that Fool energy, coming to the, like springing forward. She's got these rose petals, or petals that are shaped like hearts. And that just reminds me of springing, coming to the edge of this fiery, like this fire energy that gets you to go to the edge, to move forward, to move and rise as this phoenix. coming to the edge. Beautiful. Okay. So I want to read, and I turned right to the dragon. Perfect. Okay. So let's go with the phoenix. The phoenix is the first chakra. Makes sense. First chakra is red. So the ancient yogis believed that our heaviest karmas reside in our first chakra. This earthen center is also called the Muladhara, or our root. The ascent of the phoenix begins here, and as the entanglement of karmas is slowly burned. Yes, with this flame burning up those karmas. It rises from the ash towards the navel center, the solar plexus. And again, it makes this journey from first to third chakra, purifying our essence, freeing us from the past. Yes. And I'm drawn to my carnelian. It is beautiful and one of my favorite stones, carnelian, which is this first three chakras. I feel like the first two, like the root and the sacral. Sacral, I really think of. So bringing the carnelian energy in. Yes, so freedom from, this is perfect because we're moving forward and the spring equinox is pulling us forward as we release the ties and the entanglements from all quantum energies from past, all different lineages and all aspects of burning up all of that energy and freeing ourselves into the sovereign, beautiful beings that we are, right? Okay, so freedom from suffering and past karma, reincarnation. The phoenix represents the transformation of our past. It doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. The phoenix employs an advanced technique described in yoga as the burning of impurities through practice and dedication, tapas. The essence of the phoenix is with us when we realize we have been suffering too long and something must change. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind. And its long lists, right, of fears and aversions. At that very moment, ooh, look at that. I'm just kidding. It's getting hot. This fire. Okay. At that very moment, the spark of the phoenix is lit and the great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are, what has happened to us, or what we have done. The stuckness and dead weight, oh yes, fall into the ashes and a lightness and clarity emerges. As the stagnancy continues to smolder, the phoenix lifts our spirits up, and we begin to recognize ourselves again. I was just thinking that, to recognize ourselves again, and that's what it says. We may catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely. It's a sign the fire of transformation is upon your wings. I invite you to do that. I've noticed when I've gone through the spiritual awakenings or a transformation, and I would look at myself in the mirror and I would just like, oh my gosh, who are you? Like, I could see soul aspects of myself. I could see these this spark that has been lit. When you cleanse through all of that, what no longer is serving you or resonates, and your spirit is calling you to, purge all that out. And I invite you to do that, is look in the mirror and look into your eyes and see that spark within you. And it's definitely telling me, because look at this eye right here. Look, the eyes are the windows to the soul. That's why especially with the twin flame, the eye-to-eye connection is so powerful. That's beautiful. I love it. So let me show you again. How beautiful. So embrace this Phoenix energy. I invite you to embrace this Phoenix energy this weekend. Okay? This dragon is the perfect. The dragon is the third chakra, the solar plexus. Okay, all right. The subtle energy of the dragon lives at the navel center in the Manipura chakra. Manipura translates into the city of hidden gems, and behind its gates burns the fire of our transformation and digestion. The sages believe health of the fire at the navel center is what governs our ability to clearly see both the inner and outer dimensions. The health of the fire at the navel center. Oh my goodness. So we have lots of fire energy. That is not surprising. So both these cards are both talking about the fire and the transformative properties of the fire. And look there's a picture of a flame. So I invite you, especially with my dream last night, and I've had this dream more and more of this pyrokinesis. I think it's like manipulating fire. And so there's this fiery energy that I'm tapping into. So I invite you, if you have a candle, to light the candle, or do some type of candle gazing. So this is a lot about. Wow. Okay, let me keep going. All right. The dragon. Okay, so the dragon is seeing one's most true self, balancing the ego. I feel like my head is being like chopped off, but it's all good. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous. Yes, like the phoenix. And no wonder we have come to the edge. We are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. Witness consciousness is this energy of, it's a consciousness, being able to witness through these eyes. It's like consciousness witnessing itself through you. And it takes practice. It's a great way to really not get stuck in any low vibrations, or if you're feeling emotion, just observe it. Be able to observe what's going around you from that kind of consciousness. Honey, okay. I'll tell you, okay? All right, so. Oh my gosh. This is I love when messages are totally in sync, because look what it says next. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside ourselves. When we look in the mirror, deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self. Yes, I was just talking about this. That's so interesting. I was just talking about looking, doing the mirror work, looking in the mirror, looking into your eyes, seeing that spark. And it's like, I encourage you to do that, because when you do that and you see, you're not looking at like from an ego point of view, like, oh, look at my, like loving yourself so much, but you look into your eyes and you could see consciousness, like God spark, that energy in your eyes. Like, it's amazing. It's a very powerful way to get you tuned back if you feel like you're like all over the place, or I'm really emotional. When you're really emotional, that might not, that's sometimes, you just have to go through that, but it's just a great practice. So the one that is watching us is the self behind the self. This is the power of the dragon, breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies, witnessing this omnipotent energy. Even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. Yes, that's the fire energy. That's what I love. The fire transforms. It burns away what no longer serves. Oh, it's powerful. Okay. Respect the fire. Okay. So letting it go. This omnipotent energy. This transformative fire into every cell of our being. Yes. So we let the dragon guide us. We hop on his back for a ride. And as we traverse even the most difficult terrain, the dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in the world, their Agni is dim. Agni is described as inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even just the mention of the dragon stir the embers of intelligence within you. The flame, the third chakra burns the fire of transformation. The Agni. The Agni is the inner fire. Agni. I like that. Agni, inner fire. So, look at this beautiful, beautiful candle. And it's red. Red, red, red. I'm wearing one of my favorite color is red. So I invite you to just embrace and envelop this transformative fire. It could be any color. It doesn't have to be red, but red, that root chakra, that is where a lot, we can have that stuck energy, then it needs to be moved. And with that Kundalini energy, rises up in the serpent and goes up the spine. And I really don't feel like I need to say that much about that, but just tune into this light frequency right here. Oh, I love it. I love the fire. There we go. So, blessings of this transformative fire. I'm blessing into... that's digestion right there, releasing from the solar plexus. Dragon, phoenix. I'm loving it. May the transformative fires do its best. The dragon energies, let it transform, transmute any negative, stagnant, stuck energy. Okay. There we go. I want to do a little ritual in there. That's beautiful. Wow. I mean, do I really need to say any more than that? I mean... Hold on. Come to the edge. Fire, fire, fire. My desire. Actually, I'm going to leave it that. The come to the edge on that deck. That's beautiful. Let's tap into the Mother Gaia deck and see what she has. Okay. Oh, man. It's fire energy. Okay. Sorry. Breathe in. As I go to sleep tonight, I'm going to think about this phoenix energy and this dragon energy and take that with me to astral. Maybe I can go travel with some dragons in my sleep. Mother Gaia, what messages? Huh. Wow, look at this. Two totally different contrasting energies. I love it. The sun though, see, lots of radiance, summer solstice. So we have more fire energy, and then also it's burning through all of this icy, this submerged, and out of submerged will come the light. The light will melt all this. So when you're feeling submerged, this iceberg, you have totally like ice cold and hot. Two different like energies, right? Beautiful energies, right? Elements, the elements of cold, of water. Okay. And radiance. But I feel like it's the message of submerge, when you're in submerge, or the ego and the unconscious, beneath the surface, out comes this phoenix, burning up and melting. Yes, melting. This radiance melting. Melting away all of those distortions and energies that no longer serve you, and negative thoughts and anxieties, because the sun, and not to mention the solar the solar activity and Grand Central Sun activity and the Schumann resonance and the geomagnetic storms that we had, I think, recently. I love it. Lots of fire energy. That's why I wanted to look at this deck to see what's going on from Gaia. Are you kidding me? I love it. This is why I love doing these. Fire! I was talking about this. Okay, this reading will just be called like fire. All about this this flamethrower. So this is that energy I was in my dream, where I was harnessing the power of fire. It's so powerful. This passion. This passion is what leads you to rise as the phoenix out of darkness, and helps you come to the edge. Can't make this up. Fire, 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 fire. All over the place. Fire, fire. Isis?
You mean puppy love.
Puppy love. Okay.
She didn't
You want to pick. That's fine. Just, what deck do you want to pick from? Wow. Lots about fire. This is pretty cool. What deck do you want to use?
These two.
You want to... Okay, really go within, and you want to pick from the animal deck? Okay. Okay, tune into the energies here.
Fire?
No, what I mean is just, do your thing. Just do what you normally do. Okay, whatever message comes out is perfectly in alignment. Okay.
Okay.
So, lots of power, of fire. So I just invite you to use this fire energy right now. Yes! The panther. Yeah.
Mine too.
Okay, I know. Panther. This is an awesome card because this talks about transmutation. I'm going to have to read it. You going to pick another one?
Yeah.
Or you want another deck? I've got two animals over here, and then I got the panther. This is so in alignment. Oh my gosh, the panther, yes. Panther is also, I swear. Yep. Wait, is that
Fire
right?
ant. It's a fire ant.
The panther is the fire element. Oh my gosh. Yeah, panther is under the fire element. The panther. Yep. Oh my gosh. This is totally in alignment with this whole reading. What did you pick?
Elk.
Perfect. Okay. That's
Can I
good.
pick one more?
Okay, I'm not going to say that I'm going to read them all, but I have to read this one. Because this is annihilation of the unnecessary and purging, which is the energy of fire, and of the solar plexus and the gut, like of purging energies from, usually is purging from the digestive system, right? Okay, so the panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnant. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc, with the ultimate intention of bringing us toward more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the panther's wisdom at work. Beautiful. We've all been through these experiences, and they made us better people. Trust that the panther's journey always leads us to a brighter place. So this is Oh my gosh. So brave and productive is when in balance. Okay, so this is a fire element animal. This is under fire. Breathe in, take in that panther energy. The spirit of the panther. Oh yeah.
Bye.
I love it. Oh, thank you. Okay, so this is amazing. I've never had like a reading that was really focused on one specific element, and the element of fire is really, we've got fire, 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 and fire. That is super cool. And this Black Panther, this panther energy, purging of the unnecessary, it can be just transformative, right? Okay, so, and then the other card that she picked is the elk. The elk, and then we have the oyster. So the elk, I know, and what's interesting is, you know, the horns, well, not the, what do they call the horns? They're called horns. No, that's not right. Okay. Anyways, the elk, I know, represents father, male energy. I kind of want to, yeah. Stable, resilient, headstrong, the father. The great elk represents the earth element. Okay, so we have fire and some earth over here. In its masculine form, so this is masculine energy. This means it provides underlying support and stability amidst life's many changes. An elk personality, whether male or female, is fully established in themselves and knows their core values. They become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold these values. Sometimes the elk's ego can become inflated, but for the most part, they make good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy. So this is an energy of supportive, kind, and consistent. Resilient. Resilience. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love that. Oops. So, masculine energy. Maybe masculines are feeling this fire energy. My masculines. Okay. And then the oyster. I'm not sure what. I don't think I've gotten that card. What is it? It's gotta be. Is it water?
It's a doodade.
I think it's, so I'm curious what this has to say. Patient, secret keeper. The masculine, the secret keeper. Just kidding. Okay. So these are the other two cards. Patient, secret keeper, hiding inner treasures. The focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve. So that matches with resiliency. So we have resiliency with this fire energy. So it's almost like this energy of resilient to resilient in transformation. Like, I'm going to transform.
One more.
All right. I gotta end this video. It's getting long. Okay. All right, let me keep reading. So, oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires and life's work. When the oyster card appears, it's important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. So, that's interesting. Okay, I won't read into that too much because I need to keep going. But, oh, that's interesting because I saw this same card, Isis. Okay. So, and then we have beautiful love, compassion, of course. The heart, extending love. We are loved. You are love. I am love. Embodied. So we have compassion. And with this fire energy, I mean fire and love and that red vibration, is extending a hand to someone else. Because in this transformation process, you know, it can be transformative, which means a lot of times it's not comfortable. There's purging going on. So if you're going through that, reach out for help. Even if if it's you know, your guidance and your angels and your guide, you know, your guides, but also your soul tribe and the people that are there for you. Okay, they have this hand open out with heart of love and compassion. And then we have the dragonfly emergence, because we emerge, we're emerging out of these. See how she's like just submerged, and we did get the submerged card. So she's submerged in this water, and she's rising out. She's emerging. She's emerging out into this beautiful, beautiful realm and showing herself. This is the dragonfly. And dragonfly are super spiritual, magical. I would say just look, if you want to know, you can always look up animal spirit, specific animals, and to find out. Okay. Spirit. Okay. I was just trying to read it. Tune in if I should end with one more card, and I think I'm going to do Ascended Masters to see what's going on. What Ascended Masters wants to come through. This beautiful fire energy. I kind of want to turn off the lights and just at the end of the video, just send that beautiful fiery energy. Tap into that. I mean, I'm not surprised, because that's how messages work, right? And the synchronicities, they all line up. The fire card. I wouldn't be surprised if the volcano card came out eventually. This passion. Fire. Fire. Doshunka shaka. Krishna, beautiful. Devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized and you are loved unconditionally. Krishna. I'm feeling a lot of that, actually, Phoenix energy also within this card. The orange and the red. Okay, so let me end this. Let's turn that off. Ooh, and it's all dark and mysterious. Okay, so with this fiery energy, this fire energy, I'm going to close out this reading with some beautiful fire candle magic. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Archangels. Thank you, Ascension A-Team, my guides and angels, to bring forth this message of transformation of the fire, this fire energy in my dreams that I've seen. And also my assistant. Thank you, Miss Puppy Love.
You're welcome.
And I just invite you to breathe in this beautiful fire energy and let it cleanse your spirit and let it cleanse your soul. No shika drashita shona masarato shona kere tarato sokosho masakashko mashushina magate sokroso sokanti so shimatos shona shola la shula shula shukana la nasatu. Ooh, that's what the fire does. The fire brings out purification. It brings out the energy of ritual, of sacredness, devotion, Krishna. So I just want to thank you for joining in, especially with this a little different. I haven't done this, a little bit of chanting and light language and some sacred ritual. Thank you. Okay. Blessings.